Hey everybody, this is Fox and Samurai. And let it never be said I don't listen to my viewers, because this was a game that was suggested to me. It was not super on my radar before. I mean, I definitely knew it existed, but I hadn't really considered playing it. For a variety of reasons that we'll get into later, but I don't actually, if people want it, I see no reason not to do it. So we are going to get into this. And yes, so I tried to play this for a while, and then I found out OBS was not cooperating. I think I have that fixed, and if I haven't, you're not going to see this. But, so I've got a little way in, like, not a whole hell of a lot, but, you know, it's alright. I definitely haven't been spoiled for much, if anything. We're not going to go freedom, we're not going to go hardcore, we're just going to go survival. That seems like the most reasonable way to do this. And I will see you on the other side of this loading screen.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
Alright. And we start, and we're just immediately, oh god, ship is exploding. Run, run, run.
2, 1.
Uh-oh, things are flying around. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yep, that hurt. Alright, luckily, our eyes are made of glass, self-healing glass? I don't know. I guess, no, because that was... I don't get it. Anyways, grab fire extinguisher. Use fire extinguisher. Yeah, simple enough. Oops. Didn't fix it enough. Alright. Let's get our... Yes, Tira was the ship.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This
Yeah, it sounds about right.
PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, so if you haven't seen Subnautica much, like me...
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown.
Oh, hey.
0 human life signs detected.
So one thing I was wondering when I was playing before is whether or not the game is like the map is preset, or whether it's randomly generated. This looks different than what it was before, so I think it's randomly generated, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff we can pick up. I think for the first episode, I've got a couple goals though, and I think they're pretty simple. So obviously, you cannot breathe underwater. You have a limited oxygen supply. Oh, good. We've got a nest of these guys right near us. That's nice. They're stabby. They're very stabby. If you give them fish, they kind of like that. But,
discovered.
you know,
Alien life forms.
also just run away and not deal with them right now.
Applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. New creature
Yoink.
discovered.
I don't need a creature egg right now. I don't know what those do. So my first goal, I have a couple goals to start off with, but they're all essentially build something specific. So what I want to do before the end of this episode is I want to get enough metal and synthetics to build the flippers and the first 2 oxygen tanks, because those make a heck of a difference. And the knife. I also want the knife. So metal we can get just by salvaging. You can get it from rocks, or you can break it down from these things. Although these things are big, but they also make a lot of metal, so that works out. I'm also going to need. Grab some fish. Fish are good. Fish let you. You can eat them. You can just eat them, or you could be smart and cook them first. Alright, that should be more than enough.
Blueprint acquired.
So with these things, we can make plastics. And just a second. Let's plastics are important. Metal is important. All of this stuff, as far as I know, Like, I got an hour in and it wasn't like a super efficient hour or anything. Like, I got to the point where I had what I will probably, I don't think I'll be able to build it right away, but I should get, like, I'll be able to do everything I did in like half the time.
Component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Yoink, more fish. Alright, and you can enter... Ooh, another egg. I don't know what eggs do, except for that you can hatch them, but I don't know why that's a good thing quite yet. Alright, so, our thing is kind of messed up, but our fabricator at least works. So we're going to take this, we're going to get some basic titanium. That's more than enough for what we need. We're going to get some silicone rubber. We could also use the eggs to make lubricant, but I don't know what you use that for yet. So, anyways, that's also more than enough rubber. So let's just go straight ahead and grab fins, which will let me swim faster.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Basic.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, and then I have to... obviously I didn't try and do this right away last time. And then I need glass. Oh, I also need silver. Dang it. I don't think I realized I needed silver. And I don't have enough quartz, so I need more quartz, which are crystals. Let's also get some food. Cooking the peeper eyes.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
You can also eat the bladder fish, but aside from that, you can turn them into water, and that seems pretty useful. So let's just chow down on some of this cooked stuff. If you leave cooked stuff too long, it will go bad. So don't. Oops. I'm still going to keep doing that. Apparently an infinite supply of medkits, but not right away, so we'll just grab that to get ourselves up to full health. Okay, so we're going to need, if we do want to get, and we do, if we're going to get the high oxygen tank, we need glass and silver ore. Glass is easy, silver is somewhat more difficult. I'm not 100% sure where I need that. Let's also, just to free up inventory space, more silicone rubber, and then really, you all can just go straight into my storage. I'm not going to need you right now, but I'm going to need, dang it, sorry, I'm going to need 3 more quartz and silver ore. Quartz is fairly easy to find in most caves, it seems like. Silver, I think I just randomly came across in one of the rocks. So you can already tell what kind of difference, A, the swimming, and how fast I'm swimming, and B, how much air I have. Like, that's copper, don't need that. I also want to grab a flashlight. Yep, there's silver.
Wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Also for another thing, I also probably am going to want to get some So do I have 2 copper ore now? I do. Okay. So then let's also grab these acid mushrooms. 2 acid mushrooms and a copper creates a battery. And batteries are obviously quite useful for small handheld tools. And I'm sure bigger, like they're the base, they seem to be the building blocks for making bigger tools. Alright, so we have 3 quartz, let's get 1 more. Like, can we actually, yes, just blitzing through this. Like, this literally took me like 40 minutes last time. Like, I don't think I even had this before. I suppose I'll be a little coy about this, and the off chance someone has decided that they want to watch me do this first, but, anyways, so resources. We want to make glass, so 2 glass. And then a slight annoyance for me is that we need to pull off our normal, we need to unequip this in order to use it as an item. We can't just, even though it will automatically equip, we can't just, yeah, I don't know. It's a small annoyance. It's hardly like really bad or anything. It's just slightly annoying. Let's also get a survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
That seemed like, how bad was this massacre? Like, what kind of massacre was this that they decided, you know what, the survival pods don't need guns or anything else, even if they're probably on like some kind of hostile planet. All right, well, so then we want cave sulfur. And we want glass. And I suppose we also want titanium, but okay, I guess the scanner does sound pretty good. You know, well, yeah, we'll grab that. We'll grab that before we grab, well, whatever. Yes, give me that back. Oops. Hopefully we'll find another titanium soon. Tools. Yeah, let's get the scanner. Let's see what this does. I didn't get this before because I was more concerned with the other stuff.
Can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Specifically, I was more in my first one. I was more concerned with getting a with a flashlight because you know, that seems useful. I was expecting to have to sleep too, though, so that didn't happen. So it's dark, but everything is as you might expect. Or, like, if you know anything about this game, you know that it is bioluminescence the game. So there is a whole lot of very pretty stuff out here. Let's just start scanning stuff. Did I scan them? Oh, there we go. I see the thing. Indigenous life form, bladderfish. Does that give me anything else? Alright, I'll probably check those out. I mean, I suppose, there we go. Like, I don't really want to do a whole heck of a lot at night. So, writhing weeds. Just scan everything. So sure, let's head back to the thing. Also, once again, look how much of a difference that high capacity oxygen tank makes. It's magnificent. It's very nice. But yeah, so let's head back into the. Actually, let's get up here just so we can sort of see the day, and let's look at some of these things we've found. Indigenous life forms, corals, giant tube corals, different funnel to filtering nutrients. All right. Ooh. Okay. There's large rabbit ray. I'll probably inedible but harmless. Evidence. Planet. Okay. I was wondering if this like gives me hints on like what I could use them for later. Like I'm assuming, yeah. Maybe removed from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Interesting. Remembering his application as natural water filter. Yeah. So these things are really nice for getting you lots of water. Exploitable. Yes. Acid mushrooms. Yeah. Battery fabrication. Yes. I already figured that out. Which you would have to have figured that out. But it also tells you that, yeah, this is what you need. Okay. So this might be useful later, but other than that... So we got lubricant, bleach... Oh, okay. Okay, so it does just add that in. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Yep.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet.
Oh, hello. Conserves oxygen while diving deeper. Absorbs and recycle. Okay, cool. Yeah, getting more of this is always going to be good. Although I think this will also be very nice, just to be able to actually make a base. But I'm not even remotely there yet. This is time. Yeah, time is going while I'm looking at these things. So yeah, this stuff, cooked food will spoil. Cured food will spoil slower. But then makes you more thirsty. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised you can't sleep. Can I scan this? No, I can't scan my own thing. All right, well, screw it. Back into the water. Peeper fish. Just grab him. I'm gonna eat you later. Bladderfish. As you might be surprised if you don't know anything about surviving in the water, or at sea, fresh water is a premium, and you want to, because obviously you can't drink salt water. Palm, what's he roaring at me? Oh, hello, hello, stalker. Scan him. I kind of wish this was a little bit faster, but it kind of makes sense that it's not. Alright. It is what. Also, you can just beat stuff over the head with it. Okay, copper ore. Good. So yeah, that gives us our next. We can get our last battery. Boing, boing. I wonder if that's those dugongs I hear. They're not dugongs, obviously, but those. They kind of look like it. The ones with the big green tails. Boomerang fish, very originally named. Grayfish. Yoink.
New creature discovered.
And let's see, we can also, I suppose we can grab some more titanium. Oh, we probably should have scanned that. I don't know what we could have gotten from that, but we still probably should have. Shell coral. Because considering that scanning that gave me bleach, I'm assuming that when I scan stuff, I find out more about it and more what I can use. But speaking of stuff I can use, electronics, let's get another battery. Mostly for space conservation. Let's turn that into titanium. And then, since to get what we actually want, we are going to need, so rebreather needs wiring kit and fabric mesh. So what we want right now is a flashlight and repair tool. So let's get some sulfur and some glass. Sounds pretty easy. If you know where to look. Which I vaguely do, somewhere in caves for both of these. I really hope that this is going pretty good. That this is recording, because this is a very cool game, and I'd love to be able to play it fairly blind. But I'm also really interested in it now. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to just put this down if if this doesn't record. So,
New creature
whole fish. Oh no, that's just a barnacle. Alright, so I still need sulfur. Another egg. Because they talk about, like, being able to, you can build, like, a, like, one of the things that shows you can build is a aquarium. So you can build stuff in, or, like, breed stuff in captivity, I guess. And that makes sense, like, being able to get, like, food, or maybe other things. Just makes sense that you'd want to be able to do that. Table coral. And I'm imagining that this is definitely going to be a game where I'm going to be like, at certain points I'll be like, alright, I'll see you guys in tomorrow in game after I've done all these things. But right now I'm still just discovering too much to for that to make sense.
New creature discovered.
Hoverfish. So what I'm looking for right now is a specific... Oh, God. Oh, hi. You are essentially what I wanted, though. I didn't want to get hurt, but these things, cave sulfur, they, like, live in it. Like, he came out of that. And I think, so I would assume that these are his eggs. And then I can breed him and get sulfur out of that. That makes a certain amount of sense. But we've got what we needed, so let's get out of here. Oh, wow, this is a big, big coral. I mean, that makes sense. Coral is big. Alright, so this should get us both of the other things we need. So, resources. Glass. Let's get a little bit more water. I did notice that the, whatchamacallit, the storage automatically comes with food rations and water. So, that's at least good. Okay. So now, oops, yes, no, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, so we want to put you on, like, say, number... I'm gonna need to figure out how to recharge batteries, though. Okay, so repair tool, you can go on, like, 5. Flashlight can go on 3. And since I moved it, then scanner is still on 2. Okay, so, using the repair tool. We got stuff that needs repairing. Repair. Repair. Just, you know.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
So yeah, because I'm assuming this, like, so these are power cells. Like, how do I pull them out and swap them? Like, that bugs me. Also, we can repair this to give us communications. Not that there is a whole lot to communicate with right now.
Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yep. So, not a whole lot we can do with that right now. And I'm honestly not even sure what we can do with those later, but for right now... I guess we should go back in here. So fabricator. So what do we need for... So, like, other things I want is habitat builder makes a lot of sense to go for eventually. But I'm thinking rebreather might be nice to get first. So I know where to get fiber mesh. So to get electronic kits, I need 2 silver ores. Oh, okay, that's easy. Alright, but I think we'll save that for next time, just to make sure everything's working, and to, not to make these go on too long. But, yeah, if you guys are liking the series, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't spoil stuff for me. I'm really, like, looking forward to finding out stuff on my own. But yeah, if you have general tips, like, oh, you want to look for this resource because it will be very useful later, or this thing is actually basically useless, or like if there's a way I can just pop these guys out and I'm just not seeing it, that would be perfectly helpful. But yeah, please no spoilers. But other than that, you know, this is an awesome game, and I'm really hoping this is working. So, yep, I will see you guys next time.